I'm a fan of Shakespeare. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really confused. There's so many quotes and pieces of lingo in our language, in our nomenclature, that come from the previous writings of old time. I mean, if you don't know your history, it is dangerous to even step into the future, I think.
You know what's so crazy? They're talking about pre-1800s, right? So they're talking pre-19th century English literature. So we're talking pre-Bronte, pre-Jane Austen.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're asking, and certainly the British didn't even abolish slavery until, I think, 1830. So you're talking about a time.
No more Beowulf.
When we're talking about a time, right, in the 15th, 16th century. Right. So, John,
Chaucer, Milton.
John Donne,
Yep.
Milton, Shakespeare, I can go on. There's a reason why they were all white men. Maybe because women and minorities didn't have the same access to education and literacy.
But doesn't Dagen, look, how much more of a scam is Yale than Trump University?
Listen, I totally agree. If you're a parent sending your kid to that school and actually paying for the education, you're paying more than $250,000 for that school to basically create an ignorant bigot, because that's what this is. This is the classic liberal breeding intolerance in the name of tolerance.
Well,
and that is where college campuses are going.
Well, I'm interested by the word bigotry here. If you flip I mean, this is a common exercise, but it's useful. If you flip the terms around and took out white and inserted some other ethnic group, the Justice Department would be on this in about 10 minutes.
But what I'm confused by is the demands that are coming from these students, rather than it's okay to question this or have a conversation or a discussion about this. But it seems to me, Julia, that they simply looked at what was happening on the campus last year, and they said that they started their petition by student activism across the university last year. Like, they set out to find what they could have a problem with, and they said this: it is your responsibility as educators to listen to student voices. We have spoken, we are speaking, pay attention.
I agree with you.
It's not an open conversation.
I agree with you. This is insane. For the record, in case anybody from Yale is listening, I would love my son to go to Yale. Trump University, not so much. I just want to put that marker down.
No chance. It's all part of the education bubble. It's going to pop. It's depressing.